Holy shit, I'm making this video for like a 20th time because everything keeps going wrong. So basically I'm going down the list. What I want to do in this video is talk about the Screw Attack Goku versus Superman 2 video that just released. They just put out a second one. And the first thing I wanted to talk about that was a lot of people have been saying that when the video first starts, Goku turns Super Saiyan God, and he can't do that alone. He has to have the other Saiyans around, and that's not true. At the end of the first video, first movie that is, with Beerus, um, he's trying to keep Beerus from destroying the planet, and he stops being Super Saiyan God, and then he snaps back into it, and then absorbs Beerus's blast. And Beerus says, "Oh wow, your body's gotten used to that form. You can do that now. So you can absolutely do it." But the first problem that I have with the video is that we really don't know how strong Super Saiyan God or God 2 is compared to like Super Saiyan 4. We haven't had that reference. For you guys, well, that was a high jump. For those of you who don't know, Super Saiyan 4 was in Dragon Ball GT, which was not made by Akira Toriyama, the guy that made Dragon Ball, that whole universe. And when he decided that he wanted to make another series, Dragon Ball Super, or even more movies, he just scrapped GT essentially. That's not canon, doesn't count, doesn't exist. This is a really cool stage, all these pumpkins. So we don't really have a reference point. We don't have any way to compare those two strengths, so there's really not any reason to make the video. We assume that God and God 2 is stronger than Super Saiyan 4, but right now we don't know. So if Screw Attack was smart, I think what they would do is they would go ahead and make another Goku versus Superman video when the new series or movies are more finite, when you have an idea of kind of what Goku's strength is going to be in those videos. But probably the biggest problem I had with this new video, or just with Screw Attack's approach in general, is the physics that they like to use. Screw Attack loves to use physics when it behooves the character that they want to win. And they wanted Superman to win, and I'll tell you why I say that. It's because they've released video after video, and not even just videos about this, but just they'll just kind of squeak in a comment about it, about, you know, giving Goku fanboys crap. And I think this second video that they released was a way to get those fanboys kind of off their back, because they've been getting a ton of hate mail because their first video they did was just so factually incorrect. It was just wrong everywhere you look about their facts about Goku. Just so wrong. And I think that's why they made this video. But back to the physics thing is, in the first video they used a physics point about Goku's Kamehameha wave. They said that, okay, he can only have a certain strength to his Kamehameha wave, because if it goes past that strength, it's going to push him back. The force of it's going to push him backwards. And we all know that that's not how the Kamehameha wave works. If you watch or know any Goku, Dragon Ball Z, how it works is you have different levels of Kamehameha wave. It is as strong as Goku wants to put into it, whatever energy he wants to put out. So if he is Super Saiyan 3, it's not going to be as strong as if he's Super Saiyan God, yada yada. And there are different stages, like some Kamehameha waves are just normal, some are life-threatening, some are world-threatening. So it just depends. It's different. Whatever force he wants to put into it is what he'll put into it. And I just died. And a time that they did not use physics at all because it would have hurt Superman was in this new video. They didn't use those physics. And an example of that is when they did the signal watch that would have signaled Superman to an event that was happening that they needed him. So they use this watch, and it puts out a high-pitched frequency that only Superman can hear. And he was billions of light years away through space, and he still heard it and got there and to help people. Now, if you're going to use physics on Goku, you have to use physics on Superman. And the way sound works is that the sound waves have to they have to bounce off the walls and have to hit your ear. If they're not going into your ear, then you don't hear it. Now, the sound from that watch, that little ass watch, is not going to pass a city block, much less billions of light years through space to Superman's ear. Doesn't matter how good Superman can hear, it's just not going to travel that far. The sound waves aren't that strong. Period. And that was a huge issue I had with it. And if they're going to use physics on one, they have to use it on the other. And that's just not how it's going to play out. Another big problem that I had with this, a lot of people think that Goku could beat Superman with a spirit bomb. I can see that, that's possible. But Screw Attack said that the spirit bomb only affects those who are not pure of heart. So it wouldn't affect Superman. Because he's a good dude, you know, leave your kids with him, whatever, hang out. He's a good guy. But there's another way that Goku can use that spirit bomb. It's been showed that Goku can absorb that spirit bomb and use its strength on top of his strength and just punch a hole in Superman's face, essentially. Now, you could say Goku would never have the time to build up that spirit bomb, but I might be talking on my ass here, but I'm pretty sure he made that spirit bomb in the first video that Screw Attack did. But Goku can figure it out. He's a talker. He likes to talk. I don't know if that'd help or not, but he likes to talk, learn about his opponent, stall for time, whatever he needs to do. So I think he could do it. But that brings me to my next point. Goku's a tactician. If you take away all the superpowers of Goku and Superman, and they're just two humans fighting, Goku's going to win every time. Because Goku's just the better fighter. He's the better trained fighter. He is the best fighter to have ever fought. I'm sure that he would, you know, no powers versus no powers and no gadgets, he would probably beat up Batman in a fight. But, so when I bring that up, is I say that he's a tactician because he will learn from every fight he has. He will learn from the last fight that he's had with Superman, where he found out that, hey, there's this green rock that will hurt Superman. There's this power pole that's made of magic, essentially, that will hurt Superman. And if it's a fight to the death, a fight where they think, hey, if I don't beat this other guy, then they're going to destroy the planet, which is the only way that Superman and Goku would be fighting to the death if they both thought that, then Goku's going to use any means necessary, and he'll go get that power pole that he knows worked last time, and he'll use it. You know? He'll use it to his advantage, absolutely. But that's my 2 cents about what I think was wrong with this last Screw Attack video. Not anywhere near as much as was wrong with the first one they did. That was just god-awful. This one was a little better, but still had some factual things that were just wrong. I think we just need to wait and see the new series that Dragon Ball is going to put out. The first episode is already out. Dragon Ball Super. It's not in English yet, but if you want to go watch it, at least the first episode's out. I've already seen it. And we just need to wait and see what happens so we can get a better understanding of what Goku is going to be. And honestly, if I go off this point for a little bit, the fight I would want to see is Superman versus Majin Buu. That would be an awesome fight, right? Kid Buu, two people that can't destroy each other fighting. You could say that, you know, maybe Superman would throw him in the Phantom Zone. Well, it's been shown that Buu can scream his way out of different dimensions because he's so strong. That wouldn't contain him. So that would be a crazy fight. But I digress. I'm sure me and Hilly will put up more Plants vs. Zombies videos, actually multiplayer. So check that out if you want to. If you want me to talk about anything else like this, do any more videos like this, just let me know. Follow me on Twitch. Our YouTube channel is Dillbob and Hilly. Or no, I'm sorry, Dillbob and Whitley. Whitley. Just type that in. You'll see it. We have a few videos up. We're just getting the channel started. So yeah, just let us know what you want us to do. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna sign out.